gonna give it a second before I begin, just in case people hop in, and so I don't repeat myself 12 times, but I'm gonna be explaining my new display and how everything is gonna work and how I think it's gonna look. The big thing for this live stream is I don't need to make too much noise right now, so I need to be a little bit more quiet with rummaging through my parts and stuff as I normally am, which is not ideal. It's okay. So I'm just trying to find a couple things I need to place down. But here in a minute, we went live so fast. I was ready, man. I was ready, man. This live stream is going to be a good one for people to rewatch later, or people to watch that never get to watch it while it's live. Because I am going to be going over my display here in a minute, and everything that I plan on doing with it. And honestly, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. But you never know. Alright, can I place this where it's supposed to go? I'm trying to put a little more support underneath this. Oh, I needed these this way so that I can connect this a little easier. Let's fix that. Welcome in, guys. Hope everyone is having a good night or a good day, whatever time it is for you. But let's try and get this connected without it really frustrating. Okay, now I just have to do this. Let's just connect these, I guess, at this point. Like this. And then switch it back down. Move all these out of the way. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. What's up, Isaac? How to be happy? That's a good question, man. The easiest way to answer that for you? Well, there's a lot of ways. There's a couple ways I'll answer that for you, Isaac, if you're still here. If you wanna hear it. Definitely enjoy the little things in life. Bill, you ever been what are you talking about? This is crazy. I'm having a hard time connecting these to not. I had this perfectly in order. Isaac. It's not exactly how you spell your name, but there are a lot of ways to be happy. Like I said, enjoy the little things. Know that you were here for a reason, just like everyone is. And know that a lot of people don't want to hear this, but there is a God that loves you every single day, and you are never alone. And that is the easiest way that I stay happy, because all you have to really do is look for him, and you'll find. The Lord is the path to peace beyond our understanding. Call me corny, call me whatever you want, but I promise, if you guys seriously sit down, pray to the Lord. It's my dad's fault, it's actually my name. It's all good, Isaac, man. Your name's cool, brother. Makes you who you are. But you never learn, Isaac. You're loved. I love each and every one of you guys. And so does our Lord, who is real. And I can prove it to anyone who doesn't believe me. So I think that's a good way to get the stream started, but my plan here is to show you guys my castle. Or not my castle, I'm sorry. It's gonna be a castle, eventually. My entire Lego display. I've laid out my base plates. We have a small idea of how this is going to look when it gets finished. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. If you guys want to see some more, you guys want to see how this turns out. But basically, we have our Viking village, a little ocean here. I'm going to connect everything and try to make it all seamless. Obviously, this doesn't work, but this is just a rough show of what it's going to look like. Everything else is not connected. We're going to connect all these. We may do that on stream today, or we may continue to work on the Viking village. I've expanded the Lego set of the Viking village. This may look like it's the same house duplicated, but it's not. The doors are over here now. I added some different things along with this building over here with one of the roofs. What's up, TRX? You ever play D&D? No, but I've always thought it was cool. And if I had a group that wanted to play it, I would probably play it and try it out. It would probably be fun, but I've never played it. I've also always thought about doing like some kind of D&D with Legos, which honestly might be something I do. Isaac, how do you get your friend Austin back? Your friendship was really rocky and your friendship ended. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, the biggest way to do that is just apologize. If things went bad, even if you feel like you didn't do anything wrong, if you want the friendship back, swallow your pride, apologize, try to make things better. You should add a Star Destroyer. That is not gonna be going in this build, but we got them right there. But yeah, so this is my Viking village. Going to be expanding this back a little bit, hopefully adding another building or 4 back here, hopefully. Something, I'm gonna have to figure out something with this. I may make that like a bridge to the land. We'll see, I'll figure something out with that. I wanted there to be something past this because I thought it was cool to look through there and see something else over there. I'm not sure what. My original plan was to have all of this being ocean at the front and then maybe even like a river coming in the middle next to the Viking village, but my tables are a little smaller than my last Lego display was. And we're gonna have to just scale back the ocean a little bit, and this is gonna have to be more of the grass. I had a bunch of different ideas for this, really. I was gonna do kind of like a little bit of grass, then the castle coming through behind, and then more grass. But I have so many of these base plates, I didn't want to waste any. I'm not even using one of them. I have another one of these big base plates along with a lot of grass plates, but they're not gonna fit on the table, as you can see. And unfortunately, I will just have to use what I can. And we have a lot of grass up here, so we're going to have a big village up here, along with the Viking village here. Then we're going to have a huge castle that begins near these base plates somewhere. I may have it up and then slant it back, or it might be a long straight line with a lot of details, a lot of cool things that I want to add. Make sure to hit that like button and the sub button, guys. We're super close to 2,000 subscribers. Appreciate if you guys would help push us over the line. You guys would all get to say you're in the top 2,000 subscribers to this channel, which is pretty cool. What's up, Dizzy? Obviously you did not sleep. I'm just explaining my plans for my display right now. I have a lot of them. those are just a couple of my buildings that I have. I also have my Greek temple back there. I'm definitely going to make more medieval mocks. When do I sleep? Never. Bob's gonna get you. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. We need some more likes in here. I only got one. That's not what I'm talking about. Honestly, don't know how much work I'm going to do tonight because I'm still trying to figure out everything and if this is actually the layout that I'm gonna go with or not. I still am hunting for some more parts for what I'm working on. Because I'm missing a lot of parts. I can't help you with that, Dizzy. Look, I still have all of these base plates. All of those grass base plates. And another big one. I need another table, but there's not room in here for another table. Like, at all. So, like I said, we're just gonna have to use what I have. And hopefully figure it out from there. What I need now is a brick separator because while I'm just sitting here kind of talking, I want to at least separate these and get them off. If I can find a brick separator of the hundreds I have, that would be great. I will probably attempt to connect all of the base plates as well while I'm here. There we go. Finally found a brick separator. It's gonna be useful for what I gotta do. There we go. Dizzy, that's not good. Hey, you need to get some sleep, Dizzy. You're starting to sound like me over there, which is not the way most people should live. This, Dizzy? Yes, this is a brick separator. Oh, that's not gonna work on that. I'm gonna have to pry it. random commentator, welcome in. Welcome back, Carlos. What's up, guys? I'm trying to be a little quiet because I do not want to wake everyone up. But I'm gonna have to re-explain everything because I want Carlos to hear it. This is my new display that is going to be set up, and my Viking village is here. My ocean is gonna be here. Obviously, nothing is really in order right now, but I'm gonna get it all set up. And I had a lot of plans for the ocean to continue that way, go through here, but we're a little limited. It's a small room, sort of, and I was only able to fit 2 of these tables in here, so I have a lot of base plates that I'm not even using for this, unfortunately. So it's not going to be as big as I would have hoped it to be, but we have a lot of Legos to place in here, so I'm definitely going to fill up what I have here as much as possible. And so I had a lot of different plans for how to do this, but the way I've decided I think I'm gonna do it right now is, so I have the Viking village here. It's going to extend with a walkway back here, and I'm gonna make more buildings hopefully back here to extend the Viking village and make it even bigger to where the Vikings have their huge stronghold here. Then we will have the regular medieval village right here. As we have those houses, we'll have a lot more going across there. And we also have those 2 buildings along with some more that we can place in here. Then we're going to do the castle in the back here across this board. And in the back, we're going to put some kind of palace and some big areas, hopefully some shops, some barracks for the soldiers, a jail cell, a bunch of different stuff. So I have big plans for how this is going to go. And it's going to take a long time to do, for sure. This is a long project that is going to be worked on for a pretty long time. And hopefully at one point I can have my dragons involved in the display. Like I was saying before, I hoped to have a bigger ocean because then I'd have all my boats. I have multiple boats that could go in, and we could have a naval battle as well, but it looks like we'll just have to kind of dock as many boats as we can in this area. And then, like I said, just use the rest of this for a little village. And I was also wanting to do the castle in front and the village in back, but there's not really a good way to set up my base plates. I wanted to have a bunch of these base plates for the inside of the castle while also having a bunch of grass as well to go around. So we may extend the grass a little bit onto these base plates, like up to maybe here, and then put the castle off of it a little bit. But the plan is definitely not fully figured out. I'm going to continue to think about it, and yeah, so things are definitely going to get pretty good, pretty interesting as I continue my progress. This is sad. Here's one of my mocks right here that got destroyed when I moved. It's pretty cool. There's actually technically a couple parts to different buildings and mocks in here. Trying to see if there's anything useful at the moment. I don't think so. We'll push this back down here for now. Random commenter, you better hit that subscribe button for all these snow bucks that you're throwing around and losing. But I hope you guys are having a good night, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna go back to clearing off these a little bit so I can start combining all of these base plates. With this, I always want to like build and then just like get a lot done at one moment, but unfortunately that's never the best way to do it, and it's all about taking my time building a little bit at a time, finding the right parts that I need, because my parts are very unorganized and they're just thrown in boxes, and I'm missing a lot of parts that I need, a lot of parts that I know I have, just can't find somewhere. Okay. Sometimes these get a little frustrating to use. Random commentator, you do not, my friend. Moderator is given out to people who I know will support me and support the stream, and people who I know will be respectful and appropriate. So, if you come around for a while, maybe one day. You can gamble 10 plus random. How's everybody doing, guys? And we're almost done taking these off, down to our last two. If I can get these ones off, hold up, I may be able to do this. There we go. J-Boy, welcome in. Do I like your new Lego? What's up, Brick Boy? Welcome in, Brick Boy. We haven't seen you in a Lego stream in a while. We definitely do them at weird and odd times. How's everybody doing, guys? J-Boy, I like all Legos, man. So now, I need to start combining my base plates, and it might not look good with just like this weird bit right here, but don't worry. There'll be like a tree or something on all of these in the corners to kind of hide how ugly it looks. Legos are truly an art form, especially when it's straight from the imagination. Yes, they absolutely are, Carlos. There's never too much Lego. I have thousands and thousands of minifigures, millions of parts, it feels like. And there's so much I could do with it. The harder part is figuring out exactly what to do with it. It's like, if you guys know Phineas and Ferb, it's like, there's 104 days of summer vacation. The hardest part is figuring out a good way to spend it. Same thing with Legos. Hardest part is finding a good way to use them. Or figuring out exactly what to use them for. And do with them. But I've got plans. The problem is I have too many plans. And it backfires sometimes. Because I'm like, let's do this. Oh, wait. What about this? Then I get sidetracked and stuff. And then really the hardest part is not having my parts organized. Most people who do what I do with building and mocks, most people, they have their parts completely organized by either color or by part type. And it makes it a lot easier to build. The way I do it is a lot harder. And a lot of them use instructions that they make on their own, which is good. But I like to just go straight from my mind. I don't really look at anything to build. I just kind of think in my head of what I want. And sometimes I accomplish that, and other times it's way off from what I thought. But it's definitely an art. Because same thing, I've done painting and drawing in my life, Same thing with that, as in, it's hard to do exactly what you think you want to do, and then it might not ever look as good as you hoped at the end of the day, but it could still be something awesome. Yeah, I need to do that, Carlos. It's just a lot of time, and it's hard for me to sit that still for that long just to organize the parts. Especially how many I have. The other really hard part about building displays that I build is reaching and getting to parts. Like, I'm gonna want to build something in the middle back there, and to do that is gonna be pretty difficult to go on either end of this, and that's why a lot of people will build things in sections and then move them, and that's the way I should. I've never really built that way, but honestly, to build something back there, I may do that this time. Random commentator, I do not. I do not have one of those. Sometimes things just don't want to place. What's up, P-Dog? Mate, P-Dog, I've done a lot of face reveals. You know that. There we go, we've got those put together. Not too shabby. This is what I really want to do. I want to keep working on this rock wall because I like what I'm doing with it. I just can't find the rest of my walls that are like this. And I know I have more. And I really don't want to do... P-Dog, you got Minecraft and can play again? Nice. I'll do a live stream soon. Not tonight, though. That will probably most definitely be another night. Carlos, I have a bunch of ships already. I have the pirate ship, that Viking ship, and those are 2 pirate ships. Those were Pirates of the Caribbean ships actually a long time ago. And I've made them into little monks ships that I need to fix. So I will fix those 2 eventually. And I also have 3 of these. So technically, I have too many ships. This was not supposed to fall off. So technically I have too many ships already. Because these alone, 3 of these alone, are going to cover most of this. Wait a minute, where did this go? Oh, it went up here. Alright. Let's fix that. There we go. Random commentator. I do not, you know I do not have that. But yeah, I mean, definitely. The frustrating part for me is definitely finding what I need. Like I said, right now I would be working really fast. 1 by 5, no random commentator, I do not. That is not a break. Oh, wait. Yeah, man, that's a break. No, it's not a break, actually. Well done. But yeah, I mean, if I had what I needed in front of me, I would have already finished this Viking village and would probably be working on the castle by now. I just need to spend a little bit more time, sometime tomorrow or something off camera, finding all the parts I need. I thought this was really cool though. How I made this is I used the roof for the other building that looked identical to that one, but I messed with all the different things. And if you guys know the Viking Village set, this is like a combination of that original building along with the original building that was over here, if you guys can see it over there, and kind of just made my own. The doors are on the side now. Oh, wait a minute, I may not should have lifted that. It's gonna mess up. Hold up. Let me fix that. There we go, get that back in there. Hold up, let me go grab something. Ooh, Carlos had a big loss. But you still got a lot more. So I'm not sure which. I do not have a snack right now. I'm gonna get a snack after the stream for sure. So I wanted to put a minifigure up here as like a statue. This would be a cool place to have like a statue. But I'm not sure which minifigure to use yet. I may use that one. But you can also mistake him as an actual character. So, I'm not sure if that's what I use, but I had to dump out a whole minifigure bag just to get him out. It's one of the cooler ones I would put there, but I'm not sure if that's exactly how I would use. You have enough. Random. You can do / gamble all if you want to. Exclamation point gamble all. Or you can do like 100 or 10 or 1,000. These are some of my favorite Legos that I have. I have 2 lions. The other one's a white lion, which is also really, really cool. But this guy's pretty cool too. Got those at a Lego store one day a while ago. Well, don't waste them, random. Gamble a little at a time, man. That's your best bet. Alright guys, so I wanted to make this kind of a shorter stream anyways. I was gonna do some more work if I could find the parts I needed quickly, but I didn't, so I think I'm gonna call it, guys. And we may be back again before too long with another Lego stream. We'll see. If not, definitely sometime this week. Thank you guys for all coming out to the stream. I hope you guys, new guys here, hit that subscribe button as we're really close to 2K, guys. We're on the grind. Getting really close to it. I hope you guys all have a good night. Thanks for coming out to the stream as always, guys. I love you, mates. I will see you guys in the next one.